by Don Freeman. On a sunny Saturday morning, Dandelion woke up. He stretched, and he yawned, and he jumped out of bed. After doing his daily exercises, Dandelion looked out the window. He blinked his eyes, and he said, "I wonder if the mail has come." He put his sweater on, and he went outside to the mailbox. There was a letter, and it was written in fancy gold ink. Dear Dandelion, you are invited to my tea and taffy party on Saturday afternoon at 3:30. Come as you are. Sincerely, Jennifer Giraffe. Dandelion was very excited. "Why, that's today," he said. "It's a good thing. I plan to get a haircut." As soon as he had washed and dried the breakfast dishes and made his bed nice and neat, he ran down the street to the barber shop. Lou Kangaroo had a chair waiting for him. First, he trimmed Dandelion's hair. Then he gave him a shampoo. Dandelion thought he should have a manicure too. When Lou Kangaroo had finished, Dandelion looked a bit foolish. His mane was frizzy and fuzzy and completely unrulish. Maybe a wave would help, Lou suggested, showing him a picture in the latest fashion magazine for lions. Dandelion agreed this was exactly what he needed. So Lou went about curling his mane. He looked magnificent. But now Dandelion thought he really could wear something more elegant than a sweater to the party. "This jacket is the very newest style," said Theodore the tailor, "and it just fits you. All you need now is a cap and a cane." "Happy Crane will be glad to help you." "What a dapper dandy," he suddenly began. "It's nearly 3:30, said Dandelion. "I'm just in time to get something for my hostess." A bouquet of dandelions would be perfect. He knew the tall door very well, having been there many times before. He rang the doorbell. When Jennifer Giraffe opened the door, she looked very surprised. "Yes," she said. "What can I do for you?" "Why, I've come to your party," he answered. "Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but you are not anyone I know," said Mrs. Giraffe. "You must have come to the wrong address." And with that, she closed the door right in poor Dandelion's face. "I'm Dandelion," he roared. "You made a mighty mistake, but there was no use in knocking. The door was shut tight." Dandelion began walking back and forth, up and down the long block. He paced, and the sky grew dark. Then a sudden gust of wind sprang up and blew away his beautiful bouquet. And his snappy cap flew off. And to make matters worse, it began to rain in torrents, and Dandelion dropped his cane and stood under a weeping willow tree. But the rain poured down through the branches. Dandelion was soon soaking wet, and his curls came unfurled. He took off his jacket and hung it on a willow branch. Luckily, he had kept his sweater. And at last the rain stopped, and the warm sunshine came beaming down. Dandelion decided to sit on Jennifer Giraffe's front steps until his mane was dry. While he sat there, he spied 3 dandelion flowers under the bottom step, where they had been protected from the wind and the rain. He picked the dandelions and he said, "I think I'm going to try again." And he rang the bell. Well, if it isn't our friend Dandelion at last," said Jennifer Giraffe. "We've been waiting for you for the past half hour. I do hope you weren't caught in that awful cloudburst." Everybody at the party greeted him heartily. Later on, when all the guests were enjoying tea and taffy, Jennifer told Dandelion about the silly-looking lion who came to the door earlier. Dandelion almost spilled his cup of tea as he reared back and he laughed uproariously. Oh, that was me. I was that silly-looking lion. Miss Giraffe was so flustered, she got herself all tangled up in her long pearl necklace. I do apologize for closing the door on you, she said, blushing. I promise I'll never do such a thing again. And I promise you will never, ever try again to turn myself into a stylish dandy, said Dandelion as he sipped his tea. And from now on, I'll always be just plain me.